So here you go. Oh, gosh. We look up inside of here, the cable's out. On the older ones, this is, make sure you keep track of what side's what too. This is the return side, so this is the piece where the cable goes in and out, and then up inside of here, the top side is where the where you want the actual cable housing to go into. Keep note of what you're doing on your boat. If you got a right-hand steerboat or left-hand steerboat, sometimes they're different, or where your cable goes. So in our case, the in and out tube goes on the bottom, the housing goes on the top, both facing the starboard side. Pretty simple. We got lucky. This is upside down for you guys. The steering wheel is already loose, so we didn't have to use the puller to get it off. It just came right off. It was actually really loose. So Tony's going to be really thrilled when he gets this back, because he's going to have some positive steering again instead of sloppy Dodge diesel steering. The steering cable goes through here. There was a bunch of zip ties in there. You're going to have to cut all those. There was a whole bunch up here too that just hang the harness. They're just hanging the harness off of the cable. And then inside of that cubby right there is where the bolts are for the motor. You can see we get this one really laid off, much like we did on the old Double Eagle right next door. And we've loosened all the bolts. You can see now it's just hanging on the studs. Get those nuts staying on. We get her on the hoist. We'll tomorrow, I'm gonna go eat dinner now. We'll get some rest. So tomorrow we'll kick those nuts off and hang the motor off the studs, pull the cable through there. Once everything's loose, then we can pull the cable all the way back through here. Always checking for zap straps holding wires on. I know I already hit one, so, but that was a butt connector, so I'll end up I'll put a nice solder joint in there and some shrink wrap, so we don't have any butt connectors left, because that's just, butt connectors are bad on boats. We all use them, there's no question. So then we'll get that done, and hopefully if we have time, I know Tony wants to be on the lake here on Friday. If we have time, we'll have a look at the electric start on the old Merc kicker, and the tilt motor needs some major attention. So yeah, that's her. Getting her done, keeping her clean. Hey guys, if you got a nice boat, go to these lengths. Get everything out of your way, cover everything up. It makes life easier, and I'm telling you, the first scratch is the deepest. So keep the grease and the oil off of it, and keep the gel coat clean, and your boat will last forever. Right on. Good night.